I really don't know how Leaked Labs continues to get worse, but if you have participated in this initial launch, especially if you've created content, you're going to want to watch this.
In today's digital world, if you see like a terms of service or terms of condition or anything like that, we just click agree and we move on. We don't actually stop, pause, and read what it is that we are agreeing to. Well, today we're taking a deep dive into the terms of service for Leaked Labs. And I have, technically, I would say this is like part 3 to my Leaked Labs series. Something new has come to light with this brand, especially with their terms of service and section 11 of their feedback.
Because like I've said before, I buy products to review all the time. However, let's read this together, shall we? If you submit, upload, post, email, otherwise transmit any ideas, suggestions, feedback, reviews, proposals, plans, or other content, collectively feedback, you grant us a perpetual worldwide sub-licensable royalty-free license to use, reproduce, modify, publish, distribute, and display such feedback in any
What we're going to do today is dissect what it actually says, what it means for you as a consumer in plain English, and how it could possibly affect you. So if you like journalistic marketing lenses on the beauty space, deep dives, then definitely make sure you subscribe, and let's get into this video. Let's look at section 11 of the terms of service on Leaked Labs' website. Section 11 focuses on something that seems harmless. Feedback. Everybody wants reviews. That's a good thing. I mean, getting a review, it tells you if something is working or not working. But feedback includes anything that you submit, which is a review, a suggestion, an idea, or even a casual comment. But the language used in this section is very broad, but it's also very, very legally powerful for the brand. So let's take a look at what it says. According to the terms, if you submit feedback, you grant Leaked Labs a perpetual worldwide licensable royalty-free license to use that content. Let's break down some of these keywords, like perpetual, which means forever. Worldwide means anywhere, worldwide. And royalty-free, which means they do not owe you any kind of payment for that idea. And sub-licensable, that means they can allow others to use it as well. In short, once you submit something, they can use it however they want, indefinitely, and without paying you. So this isn't just about reposting a review. It includes modifying your ideas, incorporating them into their business, and using them in marketing tactics for future launches. And this is where we're going to break down even more on what the terms dictate. Section 11. This is not just about reposting your feedback or your review. It includes modifying your ideas, incorporating them into their business, or using them in marketing without giving you the credit, without paying you for it. The terms also make it clear that Leaked Labs has absolutely no obligation to keep your feedback confidential, to pay you for it, or to even respond to you. So while your input may be valuable, there is no requirement for acknowledgement from the brand. And they don't have to pay you. So there's another critical component in this section, which is liability. By submitting feedback, you are legally stating that you own the content, which means that you are the one who owns it. You own copyright to it. It doesn't violate anyone else's rights, and it complies with all applicable laws. But if it turns out that some of those aren't true, they can actually hold you responsible. Leaked Labs also reserves the right to monitor, edit, or remove your feedback at their discretion. This means they can decide what stays visible and what doesn't, based solely on their own standards. So what does all of this mean for everyday users, people who have purchased product from Leaked Labs? And let's talk about this. If you submit a detailed review, a creative suggestion, or even a business idea, keep this in mind. You are giving control over how it is used. You may receive absolutely 100% no credit for that idea, and you will not be compensated at all. You're actually paying to sample the product that they're putting out, and you're not getting any credit or compensation for any of the ideas that you're giving them. For most users, leaving casual feedback, okay, this isn't going to seem like super significant, but if you are a creator, an entrepreneur, or a professional who is leaving feedback, who is creating content, this type of clause, it can carry real implications. To be clear, clauses like this, they are not uncommon in digital platforms. They're often designed to allow companies to operate, improve, and promote their services without legal friction. However, the scope and wording here are notable. It's broad. Here are a few practical takeaways for you. Treat any feedback submission as public and reusable by the brand. Avoid sharing original ideas or proprietary concepts. And understand that you are granting the brand a license, even if you retain ownership. And always read the terms of service, especially sections related to content and user submissions. So at the end of the day, informed users are protected users, and that is the point of this video, to go over Section 11, what it means, and I want you guys to understand that what you are agreeing to, even if something as simple as leaving feedback can make a significant difference in how your content and ideas are used. So if you found this breakdown helpful, make sure you subscribe for more information, a journalistic marketing lens on the beauty space. And honestly, if there's another terms of service that you would like me to evaluate, if there's something that you're finding is really weird, you want more information on, then drop me a comment down below. And I hope I get to see you guys in my next video.